Hi, welcome. My name is Stu McLaren and this is my lovely wife Amy, and we want you to experience Kenya in August of 2011 for a trip of a lifetime where you'll not only be giving back by building your very own school and classroom, but you'll also be able to experience the best of what Kenya has to offer with its amazing wildlife, its rich culture, and its wonderful people. Now, Amy, do you want to share why we want to take a group of people back to Kenya in August of 2011?
Sure, we've been to Africa now a handful of times and we absolutely love it. We go there every year primarily for our charity. We go and visit our projects we have on the ground. World Teacher Aid, the charity that we created, and the reason why we go to Africa every year, helps bring education to children in developing nations. So we do that through the implementation of sustainable feeding programs. We buy cows and chickens. And what we also do is help renovate and build schools. And then last but not least, we also sponsor teacher salaries, so those teachers stay in rural areas and not go to the city.
So we build the schools, we educate them by bringing the teachers, and we feed them in terms of the children so that they have full bellies to be able to absorb all of that learning. So right now, we're in the midst of building a school in this little community just outside of Nairobi, and they really need your help. So far, we've built 4 classrooms, but we need to build another 4 classrooms plus an admin block, and that's where you come in. And we want you to experience the thrill of seeing those people and experiencing the pure joy that they have when all of this comes together. And that's why we want you to join us in August of 2011. And now we've coupled not only the giving back portion, but we also want you to experience what Kenya has to offer. Can you share with them what the itinerary for this trip looks like?
Yeah, the trip will be exciting. Not only will you get a chance to build alongside local Kenyans and see the school and the community that you've helped, but you'll also get a chance to see Nairobi and the lifestyle and things that happen in Nairobi. And then another great part is we're going to take you on a 3-day safari. So you'll get a chance to see the great migration that occurs in the Masai Mara. We've organized everything from your pickup, lunches, dinner, your internal flight down to the Masai Mara and back to Nairobi. Everything is done for you. So accommodation, yeah, everything. So as soon as you get off the plane, you'll see Stu or I or one of our volunteers, and then we'll take you from there and show you a great time.
Everything is handled. So, when you're going to a country like this, you want to be in the company of people who have been there, who've got experience, know the locals, and certainly know the land, if you will. And that's why we want you to join with us, because we have taken care of every little detail you could possibly think of. We've got you in great accommodations. We've got you with there's no need to ever worry about food because we'll be preparing it fresh for you. Water, all the arrangements for all the different activities that we'll be doing. As Amy was saying, the safari, everything is handled. And by the way, the safari was just rated one of the best safaris in the world. And you're going at the best time, which is the Great Migration. Like, I'm so pumped because
in fact, when we went on the safari just last year, it's an ungated camp, so we actually had an elephant come through when we were eating lunch.
It's amazing.
The camp is pretty phenomenal, and it'll be pretty exciting to go back.
It's mind-blowing, so I highly recommend, obviously, you bring your cameras because you'll experience things that you just never thought possible. It is an amazing trip. So we want you to join us, and here's basically the packages that you can choose from. First, if you would just like to donate to help build a classroom in your name. So this is a classroom that will be built in your name. There'll be a plaque with your name on it, specifically designated that was your school, that was your school classroom. You can do that for just over $8,500, and the specifics of where that money is exactly spent is outlined below. We're young. There's only 2 of us in the charity, so we're very, very transparent in terms of where the money is spent. There's very low overhead, etc., etc. So you can see all of the details of that and the exact price point. Or if you would like to not only donate and build a classroom, but join us on the actual trip as well, the total is $12,000. And that includes building a classroom, it includes the entire trip, everything that's taken care of for you. And what else does it include?
Well, it also includes a chance to visit Mama Tun's orphanage, where we have been helping now for 3 years, and we run a breakfast program there. So during the trip, not only will you get to build and see your classroom, we'll also visit Mama Tun's and our orphanage and see the kids. And by paying $12,000, you're also feeding those kids for 3 to 4 months. for a portion of the year as well. So it'll be exciting to you can meet Mama Tunza herself.
It's amazing because you're building a classroom and you're feeding, there's just under 300 kids at this orphanage, and you're feeding them for 3 months. Unbelievable. So come join us. We'd love to have you. It's an experience of a lifetime. And again, everything is completely taken care of. You're in good hands in terms of, all your arrangements will be handled. So you just, as soon as you land, you have no worries in terms of where to go, what to eat, who to trust, etc., etc. We've got it all handled for you. So go ahead, read the information below. We'd love to have you join us. And if you can't join us, think about contributing and building a school in your name. It's a legacy that really is hard to replicate anywhere else by doing anything else. This is a community that certainly needs our help, and we would love to have you experience that as well. Any final thoughts?
So just if you do choose to donate, I just want to make sure that you know that as soon as you send in the money, that's not the last you'll hear from us. We get updates from our contacts on the ground from Kenya weekly. So you'll be getting emails, pictures. They have a flip cam we gave them this March, so you'll get video. You'll get continual updates until your project is complete, and then you'll get updates from the children that are experiencing.
And that's a good point. A couple other things to mention. Number one, if you contribute and join us on the trip, you'll always get a tax receipt. So if you join us for the entire package, you'll get a tax receipt of
just under 12,000 minus 2,500, because that is the total of your trip.
So 9,500, and if you contribute to you build your own classroom, you'll get a full tax receipt for that as well, because we are an official Canadian charity. And the other thing to mention is that because this is the first group trip, the number of spots is very limited. So we can only take 20 people, and that's how many reservations we have at the safari and certainly at the other accommodations that we're staying at. So this is only open for 20 people. So if you contribute and you want to bring a loved one, that's fine, but you got to register early in order to secure those spots.
We will make a waiting list. It's already, I think, close to half full. We will make a waiting list for people if anyone cancels, but spots are filling fast. So if you would like to come, please sign up now so we can get it arranged for you.
And if you have any questions, just contact us, whether it be by phone or email. We'll answer your questions and certainly help you in terms of understanding what the whole experience is about. But I'm telling you folks, as an entrepreneur, the moment that Amy took me on this type of an experience, it changed me forever. It made me more hungry as an entrepreneur than I ever was before, because I wanted to make as much money as possible, because at that point, it's about the responsibility that we then have and how we distribute that money. And I'll tell you folks, there's nothing more fulfilling than not only giving the money, but being with the people that you gave it to and experiencing the pure joy and appreciation that they have of something that they would never otherwise have been able to experience if it weren't for your help. I want you to have that experience. Amy wants you to have that experience, and you couple that with the amazing Masai Mara safari in the Great Migration. It's just unbelievable. So come join us. We'd love to have you. All the information is below. Contact us if you got any questions, and we'll see you soon. Take care.